This broadcast is for March 26, 2026, Japan time. Welcome to Samurai MLB Talk. Thank you very much for watching. This channel is a place where we explore the essence of humanity through the lens of baseball, through the way we watch the game, the spirit behind it, and the philosophy it reflects from a uniquely Japanese perspective. To our viewers in the English-speaking world, I truly hope you'll enjoy this dialogue about human nature as seen through the game of baseball. Your support means more than I can say. If you enjoy this content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Part 1, Expectations for the Unicorn Shohei Ohtani in 2026. Finally, tomorrow, the Los Angeles Dodgers 2026 season will begin. The main highlight of this year is that, for the first time since moving to the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani will welcome opening day as a two-way player. He has been active as a two-way player since last season. But the fact that he will showcase his two-way skills right from the start of the season has everyone feeling incredibly excited. In Japan, comments made by Masato Yoshii on a TV program have been reported. Masato Yoshii served as a coach when Shohei Ohtani was with the Hokkaido Nippon Ham Fighters. And he was also the pitching coach for Samurai Japan in the 2023 WBC. According to Yoshii, this year, Shohei Ohtani is capable of aiming for both the Cy Young Award and the Triple Crown. For a moment, one might think that is not very realistic. But the expectation arises that, if it is him, he might just pull it off. That is how powerful a performance we expect Shohei Ohtani to deliver. In both pitching and hitting this season, even more so than before. In 2026, he experienced a defeat in the WBC. A loss he hadn't felt since his time with the Angels. Many people believe that this rare setback will lead to the further evolution of the unicorn. There is no doubt about that. He seeks victory. He is hungry for it. No matter how much he wins, he still aims for more. Continuing his daily practice to become even better at baseball. Shohei Ohtani, who is so sincere toward baseball and so greedy for victory, experienced a loss in this year's WBC. He tasted frustration. I believe this is a very important point when predicting the season. Personally, I think 56 home runs and 10 wins would be more than enough. But he will likely exceed those results. As he approaches opening day as a two-way player for the first time since his Angels days. Inside Shohei Ohtani, there is a desire to surpass his former self from that era. He aims to go even higher than what baseball fans expect and make it a reality. He will surely welcome the opening with that strong feeling in his heart. As has always been the case, you cannot take your eyes off Shohei Ohtani in 2026. Part 2, Opening Day Ace Yoshinobu Yamamoto's world-class talent. The official MLB website ranked the 30 pitchers starting on opening day and announced the top 10. It reported that Dodgers pitcher Yoshinobu Yamamoto, 27, was ranked 4th. The MLB official website rankings are something for baseball fans to enjoy. And they are not everything. While Yoshinobu Yamamoto is ranked 4th, I believe his performance during the season and the postseason last year was worthy of being called the best in the world. In tomorrow's opening game, Yoshinobu Yamamoto will take the mound as the Dodgers starter. During his time with the Oryx Buffaloes, he served as the opening day pitcher many times. He has repeatedly taken on the role of leading the charge and inspiring the team on the grandest stages. Starting with a win by him and ending with a win by him. As the ace who will lead the Dodgers pitching staff this year. Expectations are high for the unrivaled dominance of Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Although he has a quiet personality, his fighting spirit on the mound is stronger than anyone else's. His awareness as an ace and his confidence from last year's performance will surely be fully displayed on the mound again this season. His magical pitching, delivered from a body that is by no means large, will enchant baseball fans around the world again this year. and contribute to the Dodgers' victories many times over. Part 3, The Future of the Monster Roki Sasaki. Finally, I will talk about the troubled monster, pitcher Roki Sasaki. Regarding Roki Sasaki, because his results in spring training were considered concerning, some media outlets, reporters, and fans have made harsh comments. Starting the season with Sasaki as a starter is a dangerous gamble for the club. Send him down to the minors. Send him back to Japan. It makes me feel quite indignant that they are saying whatever they please. First, what must be understood is that Roki Sasaki is not with the Dodgers on a massive salary. Furthermore, because the Dodgers front office and coaching staff see him as a promising future asset, he has secured a spot in the starting rotation from a long-term perspective. Regardless of his spring training results, no matter how much outsiders clamor about what should be done, the Dodgers' policy is unlikely to change. The Dodgers, led by Andrew Friedman, the president of baseball operations, advance player development in a style tailored to each individual athlete. There are likely many promising young players. The development policy for each of those young players is different. The development policy for Roki Sasaki is also different from other players. That is only natural. His spring training results are bad, so send him to the minors. That is an old-fashioned way of thinking about player development in the baseball world. However, as I mentioned earlier, the Dodgers develop players on a long-term plan, taking a development approach suited to each athlete. They do not make shallow evaluations like some media, reporters, or fans, who oscillate between joy and sorrow based on Roki Sasaki's spring training stats. The more a player is capable of bringing victory to the Dodgers in the future, the more they will proceed with a development policy suited to that player. No matter how much the surroundings make a fuss, it is a natural flow for the Dodgers to develop players under the thinking of the front office and coaching staff. This time, Roki Sasaki's results in spring training are not good. So what? Do spring training results determine the season's results? Are there no players who have good spring training results but poor season results? If you think about it carefully, it is obvious. You must not act like a child throwing a tantrum just because you don't see the results you expected. You must not behave like a trader who rushes to sell just because a stock they hold has dropped slightly in price. I believe it is necessary to have the thinking power to capture things by imagining the future victories of the Dodgers that lie beyond what is visible to the eye. It is important to look closely, think deeply, and perceive things with a broad perspective. Roki Sasaki is not just one of your average pitchers. Although he hasn't achieved the same level of results as Yoshinobu Yamamoto did during his time in the Japanese league, he achieved a perfect game at the age of 20 years and 5 months. Eventually, he will showcase a perfect game in MLB as well. Also, the reason he dropped his velocity last season and couldn't perform well was that from the 2023 to 2024 season in the Japanese league, he began working on mastering pitches that break horizontally, such as the slider. As a result, the velocity of his signature fastball dropped, and I believe that negative impact carried over to last season after his move to the Dodgers. However, he went to the minors during the season, reviewed his past pitching form, and corrected it. As a result, in the postseason, that led to a powerful presence on the mound that guided the Dodgers to victory. That was on the mound as a middle reliever or closer. But he originally wants to be active as a starting pitcher. To enable Roki Sasaki to succeed as a starter from this season, the Dodgers decided to put him in the starting rotation. This is the development policy the Dodgers have shown for Roki Sasaki. I had never seen him struggle with control before. I believe a slight misalignment is occurring. A balance shift due to making his body larger. A shift in the release point when throwing the ball. I believe a slight misalignment is occurring in how he uses his body when throwing. There is still time until his start. I believe he will surely remember or find his best pitching form. This year, with Shohei Ohtani, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, and Roki Sasaki, a samurai rotation will be formed. And I expect it will bring the most wins in history to the Dodgers. For those who are critical of Roki Sasaki right now, do not forget that Roki Sasaki fans all over the world are watching. Roki Sasaki is not just one of your average pitchers. He is a monster. To criticize and deny him when you see him at a weak point is a foolish act. When Roki Sasaki regains his original power, I will be watching to see if you can still say the same things you are saying now. Roki, there is only one thing you need to do. It is to show everyone who you truly are. To do that, cherish the present and live in the moment. I know you can do it. No matter what happens, I believe in you. That is all for today. Thank you very much.